Trey Lance hang the ball off to Trey Sermon. What a great way to introduce ourselves back into the league. I'm one half co-host, Soren Flying. I'm here with my other half of the co-host, Jet Jackson. Say hi to the people.
What's going on, everybody?
And with that, Ike, I want to start off with the obvious, Trey Lance. Tell me about Trey. What do you like about Trey Lance?
Oh, man. Trey Lance. What isn't there like about him? Just that versatileness, be able to be that pocket presence, that strong arm that he is, and then that dual ability, be able to take off and extend plays, take off for some chunk yards. He can do it all.
And in this league, I'm sure we'll see it in EML now, of course. Superstars are a thing. Abilities are much more of a thing. I think are X Factors a thing now too?
Yeah, we've played around with it the last couple of years. We weren't sure. It was such an animation-based game for the most part, so we stayed away from X Factors. But this year, we give Madden 22 a shot, and everybody's on board with it for the most part. So,
And not only with this 49ers offense, you have Trey Lance, but you also have Trey Sermon, another rookie.
yeah, they had a pretty good draft here for the most part. Trey Sermon, very athletic, very capable back, and we're going to see how much they use him as he reaches for a first down.
Did he get it? Inches?
Just short.
And of course, Ronald McDonald, the head coach, naturally, really wants to use. I cannot believe he names himself Ronald McDonald. That's crazy.
Yeah, obviously, we know him fairly well. Been around the last couple Maddens. He's a big North Dakota State fan. So
yeah,
it was an obvious choice to start him over Garoppolo.
And there's the head commish special, that drag route. Luke and okay, let me introduce 49ers is our head commissioner, Evan Hughes, otherwise known as Dusk Shadow, and on the lines you'll see in the top right, Solvix or Skolvikes. I was saying Skolvikes Jr. And he'll be the lines today as Sermon finds a hole and gets rocked by number 5. Is that Tavai? Is that Jelani? No, Derek Barnes?
That'd be Barnes.
Derek Barnes. As we have Lucas in chat with the eyes watching the game. Wait, Lucas, you can't be doing that. You can see his plays, bro. Get out of here. You can't do that.
Oh, Trash Can Lucas is actually...
Who's that? It's a different
Rams.
Lucas? That's the Rams?
Different Lucas.
Lucas. Trash Can Lucas,
so.
Bro. That's...
Shout out to the Rams and their debut game.
Yeah, he's always watching. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What did you watch that game? What happened with that game?
I did tune into that. It was going on during Thursday Night Football. I had to, support Tom Brady, being a longtime Patriots fan that we are. But tuned into that game, and he's going to do very well in this league, it seems like. So excited to have him in here as well.
He took one of my former teams, but a crucial 3rd and 2 here with the run. Sermon finds the hole and just easy. Another thing I want to see, the Lions here, obviously in rebuild mode, as they should be. But 49ers, do you think they're in a win-now position? Especially, speaking of the NFC West with the Rams and the Niners. Are they in a win-now position to prove something, make it to the playoffs with this rookie 1-2 punch combo and a great O-line and pretty stout defense, I'd say, and young wide receiver core?
They are very capable of being in a win-now mode. As we see a check down out to use check out in the flats.
And he trucks one and gets rocked. And Young he needs one block. Juke out. Nope. All right. Trey Lance. Is that Tavon Young? No way.
It just might be,
Ain't no way that's Tavon.
Use check, the kind of Swiss Army knife in this offense, can kind of do it all. Not known for fumbling. That's a big boy, but gets rocked and just not able to hold onto the ball. This is a big change of possession.
Yeah, and especially I want to say surprising, because I personally, at least from the Lions, as I just said, rebuild mode. I don't know if they want to win or if they want to put up a fight. But as we watch here, Ike, speaking of the Rams, Jared Goff, huh? How do you like him in the Lions jersey? Surrounded by the talent, if any, in Detroit, with Quintez Cephas, And I don't know who else. T.J. Hawkinson, DeAndre Swift.
On paper, sure, not the most appetizing looking roster. We see Swift making some yards.
That was a nice one.
Nick Bosa with a potential injury. We're going to check in on that later, see if that is serious at all. It looks like he's going to walk off the field, though. I can't imagine it's going to be anything too serious. But, yeah, the Lions, they have a couple pieces here with DeAndre Swift as he tries to break it to the outside, but that break tackle animation is just going to take him out of bounds.
-1 yard. You hate to see it.
But Hawkinson, Swift, Goff, Amos St. Brown, there's pieces here.
Oh, yeah.
They're capable of winning a few games and maybe surprising some people. But for the most part, I think that they know they are.
And Swift finds a big hole swerving and back and forth. And wow. Bruised shoulder, naturally. See a sub out to Ubakam. I like it. Or Ubukam. But Swift found a hole there. And the Lions O-line, you think they can hold up against this 49ers D-line? Think so?
You would think it would be a mismatch for the most part. They did bring over Penei Sewell. They have Ragnow. So there is a good...
And Goff finds a man wide open. Who is it?
Sure enough. Speak his name and he shows up.
Amon-Ra.
Amos St. Brown.
Oh, my God. And Javon Kinlaw, former Gamecock, injured on that play. But beautiful play. Beautiful call. And Evan did not catch on. It looked like he caught on, but not fast enough. Couldn't keep up the speed, I guess.
Yeah, he was in zone coverage, so Jared Goff just waited out and waited for him to come across on that deep, kind of shallow post, deep slant route. It eventually came open, and Evan his user could have easily followed that route. Didn't really have any responsibility in the middle of the field, but that route comes open late, and that's an easy pass.
And now 49ers back on offense. They were driving down the field. Not sadly, but unfortunately for them, you give the ball to your fullback, he trucks one guy, and then gets trucked back and fumbles the ball, which is never what you want to see.
Yeah, that is part of the game, unfortunately, and 49ers, for the most part, I would imagine, are going to try and establish the run game here and use Trey Lance within his feet when they need to. So we're going to see kind of that balance and see how much they use him in this debut.
I want to see the play calling here from 49ers, see if Evan has any new things in the book as he feels under pressure. But beautiful play. Ooh, is that Mohamed Sanu?
Sure
Senior?
enough, Mohamed Sanu.
He's on the Niners now? What?
He sure is.
What? Look at that pocket awareness by Trey Lance. Beautiful footwork there, avoiding the sack. And that's bringing it to the end of the first. Are you surprised to see Lions on top at the end of the first?
We did see this matchup in the EML tournament prior to the launch of our franchise league. And it did come out in the favor of the Lions. I'll say that. 49ers said he wasn't giving it his all, and he's saving some of this stuff because he saw this matchup. And he said he couldn't show him everything that he had in his arsenal. So we're going to see if he can unleash a little bit, show us a little more.
And there's one of our favorites.
Sorry.
Definitely
going to see that route quite a bit today, I would imagine. George Kittle and that drag route going to come through quite a few times this game.
But one of our favorite Melifonwu brothers on the tackle.
Oh, absolutely.
Tackling Kittle. I'm excited to see more from a very young Lions team, might I add. And a huge hole opens up and rocked again!
No!
Again!
The hit sticks are landing today, and the 49er backfield is just got to be demoralized.
I was going to add something, but Ike, if you're the Niners, do you throw that on conservative?
Until those backs can prove otherwise, I would imagine.
And there's Goff throwing and gets was caught. What a great heads-up play by Hawkinson coming back to the ball. Wow, but go on. I apologize.
No, it's You want to establish the run. You would imagine that your O line has the advantage on the Lions D line, and you should get a push for the most part and get some plays to open up.
And
But
Swift once another and beautiful user versus user. Nice tackle by the user Fred Warner by Evan. And like I want to point out something here on the wide receiver core from the Lions. Now I may be a little bit 22 hours out of date here, but Khalif Raymond, 69 overall, 5'8". Quintez Cephas, 73 overall, and almost picked off there actually. Trinity Benson, 65 overall, and then two more receivers that it will not let me look at. But how about that for just three receivers? Only one above 73.
yeah, I don't know where he has Tyrell. What a
What a
great
play from
run.
the
That ball
punter.
just sat there inside the 5. Would not go any further. Fortunate enough, 49ers were just able to, get a punt after
Yeah.
their last drive led to 7. We're going to see. They are pinned back. We'll see if they can hold on to the ball. That's
If
gonna be
there's another
priority here.
fumble here, that would be a game changer. Peterson, Adrian Peterson. Who would have thought? Tell us about why Evan chooses Adrian Peterson.
Oh man, there's quite a few Vikings fans in this league, and but no matter what, first year of any franchise that we start up, Adrian Peterson's gonna follow our head commissioner, and he doesn't just pick him up just for
Shits and giggles. He picks him because he
exactly.
wants to use him. And as Raheem Mostert with the speed trying to get him out, Conley cannot juke him out, but finally something big breaks. No fumbles. That's the key there. No fumbles. Big break from the Niners. They've been moving down the field, but just being rocked by this Lions defense. But back to that wide receiver core for the Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 67 overall, and then Tyra Williams is the discrepancy there.
Yeah, not sure where he has him lined up in his depth chart, whatnot, how much he's actually going to be on the field. To my knowledge, they're going to be trying to develop a lot of these young guys, being in that kind of rebuild mode, but still trying to compete, get stats for the most part. It's gonna be a process. You're gonna see how they're gonna spread the ball around, and if they do potentially find a number one target somewhere in this offense.
Is this another third and short here from the Niners? It will be third and inches. Watch out. Don't hand off to your fullback. You might not want to do that. As I'm looking here at the 49ers, right? They actually run... Oh, there's Adrian Peterson. Easy taking this one up. Let's look at some of their... I want to touch on something here. Their cornerbacks. No, not the cornerbacks. Hold on. We're on offense right now. I'll find somebody to talk about offense. They're tight ends. Now, you may be thinking George Kittle, but do you know who's behind George Kittle?
You know, off the top of my head, I want to say Dwelly.
No, but as we're talking about Kittle, look at that. Dwelly is behind Kittle, but who's... There's Kittle, a Blink, and then Dwelly. Who's the...
Man, I really couldn't tell you.
Trey Burton.
Of course.
Which, if you remember Trey Burton, when he was the Colts, I remember him using Trey Burton a lot. And a read option, and Trey Lance holds on to it. Hold on now.
Oh, man.
Hold on. This is in his arsenal? This is happening?
That wasn't exactly the right read, but able to make a man miss. The Lions user clicked on and kind of took his defender that was reading Trey Lance out of the play, so he's able to get positive yards there.
Oh, my
and
God.
we know that quarterbacks very prone to fumbling if they're hit the wrong way. So
yeah.
It's something to watch out for. We've already had 2 fumbles from his running backs. The guys who hold on to the ball.
So Lance better not take his chances. He might get injured. As Mostert, going to take this one. Now, under 2-minute warning. You're the 49ers. And even though you're down by 7, it feels like you're losing by more, or as we get a timeout here from the Lions. The defense from both teams has been really well, considering the score right now.
Yeah, it really seems like this game should be
Almost
the
like
Lions as of right
10,
now. Like just
13 to nothing, you know?
yeah, but for the most part, even though the San Francisco offense has given up the ball, is quick little dump off Trey Lance, 8 for 8. Let's not shy away from that. But
No, but
Mostert
2
able to just
fumbles. That's the key there. If it's not picks, it's fumbles.
Mostert takes the check down for the first down. This clock's still going, kind of in a 2-minute drill.
That's beautiful to Debo. Again, former Gamecock getting rocked there. But still 9 for 9. Still 9 for 9. That's what matters.
Surprised he didn't go out of bounds with that. But Debo Samuel, his first ball of the day, very capable of popping a play big if he has room.
Speaking of big plays, Sherman goes down, knee touches, 8 rushes, 39 yards. I would say, good start so far for this Niners offense because I know they're confident right now. They know they can move it. It's just a matter of not fumbling as Sherman tries to find one hole, gets off one man. And do we see a timeout here? We do, naturally. And a little prayer alert there from our other commissioner, John Hubdub, against the Jets. It does say he won that game, but he's currently down right now. And then CD's nuts down here, currently absolutely beating the shit out of the Falcons. As you can see, he won that game. Just had to mention that one there, as we're going to see AP come in the play action. Does this ball land in the hands of AP for a touchdown?
It has to. He has him as his power back and a tight formation, but just can't get those blocking assignments.
As you see the big nickel defense from this Lions. I mean, the Lions defense running big nickel. Personally, I'm a commentator. I just watch the game, but I've played my fair share of EML. I'm not doing that. Oh, my God. Wait, is he going to pull out? Is he going to pull it out? Is it a special occasion?
We're going to see something different
Let's
here.
watch
See
it.
how the Lions respond.
Sermon takes it, does not get the block seat once again. No huddle here. Is he going to try it again? Sermon again, direct snap. Barnes trips on his own man.
Down to the inches line. How do you go about this? You
got to go for it. Really? You don't? I'm surprised. That's a bit. That's a bit of a tame approach from head commissioner.
If we know our head commissioner, we know he takes a conservative approach.
That is true,
but that is a tough one to pass up
wait.
on that inches line.
Does he get ball at half? That might be why he did it.
No, to my knowledge, he had that opening drive go down the field and then got hit sticked.
Oh, yeah.
And lost that fumble. So I think Lions gets the ball at half. Really didn't trust his O-line to get that push. But it looks like we're just going to go into half with a 7-3 game.
Unless Swift wants to do something. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but definitely defensive battle, but it's what we expected, right, from these two teams.
Sure.
These two teams aren't high-flying offenses by any means. Head commission likes to take it nice and slow, methodical drives down the field, and then if he sees a big pass, he'll take it, right, naturally. And then, but Lucas here, known for bad defense and a pass-heavy scheme, quite the opposite on both sides of the ball. Run heavy and hit-sticking the absolute crap out of this 49ers offense.
Yeah, not something we've necessarily seen out of him before.
He tried to cut back with Swift. Go on. Not necessarily we've seen before.
Coming out of a strong formation here to see if he can get a stop. But yeah, something we're not necessarily seeing is that hit stick and, just clicking on and hitting those guys at the right time, being the Lions user. But he's must have been in the lab and just getting his user right, and it's showing up here.
Now, what I really want to see is one of these young receivers make a big catch like Amon-Ra already did and not wide open. But I want to see Jared Goofball here do something crazy. The play action, what we saw earlier, he is man wide open. Yep, right over at Amon-Ra again. Number being called tonight and easily tackled. Ike, 3 for 4, 66 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 of those have been to Amon-Ra.
Yeah, I have not had to call Jared Goff's name and do too much with him, as they've been put in pretty good field position with turnovers and whatnot.
You see
but getting it done when he needs to.
the plays being flipped here. As you see Fred Warner making some adjustments on that defense. As you see it's another stretch. Fred Warner misses the user. He might shake off one and just getting caught up there. Easy 5 yards. A lot of stretches we've seen. I can't remember a lot of inside runs. If we have, I've missed them. Have not paid
Yeah, I'm
attention.
surprised that we haven't seen necessarily any real shots down the field besides the opening touchdown to Amon St. Brown, and then again, it looked like a very
Missed
identical
user.
play.
Swift shaking off
breaking
two people. Well, I think one of those, if everyone was Nick Bosa. Was that what I saw?
Wow.
Is that what I witnessed? I don't think it was. It couldn't have been. As Goff again just handing it to Swift. You know what? This reminds me of almost of a 2019 Tennessee Titans feel. Just give it to your running back and just give it to the quarterback. You don't really want your quarterback to throw, but if he has to,
Yeah, I mean, Swift may not be known as a workhorse, but he is a Georgia product.
Yes.
Let's not rule that out. And we know that they're ground and pound over there, so not completely surprised. But the fact that they're doing it on this 49ers D-line.
And Goff looking to scramble. Easy touchdown. Goff, Jared Goofball running it in. Ain't no way.
How about that? Just didn't want to force anything, saw an opportunity, and took the ball himself. There's nothing wrong with that.
I was just about to say, what do you think the over-under is? Goff runs once this game. And look at that.
I would not have thought it would be very, very high.
14-3, though. It could. I'm surprised the score. The margin isn't bigger. But even though it's 14-3, it is, I would say, 2 fumbles away from being 21-14.
Very easy.
Or 17-14 right now. It's easy over the middle. Peterson with a little juke in the middle of the field. Ooh, looking like prime AP there. And 10 for 10, 100 yards. Divide that by 10. You get 10. Oh, my God. What are we witnessing here from Trey Lance? And, man, if it wasn't for these fumbles, shit. This game, it's still close by all means. Don't get me wrong. As a sermon, my fault. Easy 2-yard gain. But I want to comment on something. Now there's a little bit of downtime in this drive. You want to know what I want to talk about?
I'm all ears.
The new Lucas that we know now, he's nothing like his old form. Dude's been making trades. He already has 3 trades ready to go. One with the Buccaneers, one with the Eagles, and I forget the other team. Right?
Yeah, I believe it was the Saints. He's trying to bring over some younger talent over there as well. But yeah, we were commenting on how they're potentially in a rebuild mode if they don't win some games here, but going to obviously try and compete. Mohamed Sanu over the middle. Trey Lance just making the right reads today. Very, very impressive read, calm in the pocket, just making those throws. But yeah, the Lions, not necessarily known for going out and making trades, trying to build his team, just usually settles for what he has and just plays the game week in and week out. But now he's making trades, and he's really buying into this that George Kittle drag that we've been waiting for. But really buying into the rebuild, it seems like.
And maybe if he starts winning, I would say let's go with in the first 6 games. I think if he wins at least 3, if he goes 3-3, maybe 4. I think he might be thinking about not playoff implications, but maybe looking to start winning if he feels confident enough. I don't know his strength of schedule right now. There's a lot of new people in the league, so I can't really judge a lot. I can't really, make those. And they're looking for another drag. Yeah, we are. Kittle again. Shook off one, gets rocked by the other, but gets the first down is what matters. 13 for 13. But
I put the ball in somebody's hands that you really rely on and probably not going to fumble. That's the best play on this offense, and that's George Kittle.
But do you think if Lucas starts winning in the first half of the season, positive record, you think he tries to go for playoffs? As Peterson, hole wide open up the middle. Peterson reaching, touchdown. AP. Great
Yeah, speaking of
blocking.
old reliable, number 8 is
Number 8,
still
huh?
got some tread on the wheels. Adrian Peterson saying, "Hey, you young bucks, take some notes."
And he's going for 2 here. Sermon in the backfield. Juice check. Might looking for that block. Here we go. Beats man off the edge. Oh, and who is that? That Debo.
Mr. D,
That was
Mr. D with the
Debo.
bow.
And just like that 3-point game. The 49ers not out of this. I am so God. I was.
Yeah, got
We
that free release.
yes. He could easily beat these Lions cornerbacks. I mean, besides Okuda, who do you have back there? Come on.
Yeah, it's Okuda or nothing, to my knowledge. So
It needs to be the Lions' new tag. Here, I'll name some off for you. Oh, never mind. Garyon Conley. Okay, not bad. Amani Oruwariye. My fault. Gone from the play action again, looking for that same throw he's been looking for. He's going to lob it up again. No way he got that.
he came down with that
Amon-Ra St. Brown. There was
on a line.
no way the goofball made that.
He just continually goes back to Amon St. Brown on that same route over and over and over, and he has been unstoppable.
Even though there was somebody else wide open to the left. Coming wide open. No. The goofball and Amon-Ra this game are unstoppable. And that was even covered. That was played great by Evan. He saw another stretch to the right here. Swift getting, tackled by the line. Okay. Never mind. Cornerbacks aren't that bad. You only, according to what I'm looking at now, you only have 3 that are capable, which is all you really need. But if one of them gets hurt, you have A.J. Parker as Swift takes one up there. And Ike, if you're the Lions right now, you want field goal, you want touchdown. Fourth quarter, what do you want?
That's what you want.
You
If you can get 3 here, awesome. You got to put the pressure back on the 49ers. It's you're at home. You need any momentum that you can
Third
take.
7 with the run play. Interesting call. But that brings up a big 4th down. The Lions could go for it here if they choose to. Javon Kinlaw back in the game, make that tackle as he was injured earlier. But what do the Lions do? What does Skolvix Jr. decide to do?
Yeah, they don't have Matt Prater back here anymore, but we're gonna see how reliable this kicker
I
is.
think it's the former Browns, Austin Seibert back there, and Ike. Internet, always a factor. What happens? Let's find out. Right down the middle. Couldn't have been better. Couldn't have been cleaner.
That looked like an automated message. That was just on a line, and there was nothing else on its mind.
Another thing Lucas has been known for, bad internet. Not anymore. He's a changed man this season. We are seeing what Lucas truly is. When you give him the lines, apparently he does well. If you give him good internet, he does even better. I don't know. But he's a changed man. And I could touch on here from the Niners. Gets them at least tying the game, and then perhaps the lead. Because PATs are never guaranteed.
Sure.
As the pistol set, Sermon could. The 49ers just aren't really blocking that well. I'm not really seeing a lot of
really
blocks.
not for the most part.
Besides that AP run, not really nothing.
Sure. Yeah, seeing a lot of the same formation kind of over and over. And I don't know if he's really given Detroit a lot of different looks. And Lance hasn't taken off yet. Being his dual threat ability, we have not seen him.
We saw the one read option,
and
that was it. He's backing up, looking a little over the middle, and then Sanu again catching that one. 14 for 14. You think under 5 minutes? You think Trey Lance ends this game with 100% completion?
Man, it's looking like that. I hate to say
Mostert. You gotta cut that in, man.
That's got to be so demoralizing, being 3rd and 1 in that situation. That was the exact look that you wanted for an inside zone, for an easy first down.
Just
doesn't hit the right hole.
Nope. Runs right into Anzalone.
You got to use a go-to play
Anzalone.
right here. Let's see what he dials up.
Lucas run up the middle, guesses it with Anzalone right here. Sermon. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There is no way he got that first down.
Behind the line of scrimmage for about 5 seconds. We had no idea what was going to happen. But Trey Sermon able to fall forward and get a crucial first down to keep this drive alive.
we have from the Rams user Trashcan Lucas commenting in chat saying drags and inside zones equals 49ers offense. Notes being taken as Sermon had the hole but trips on his man again. And I threw in the chat earlier who y'all got after halftime. The Rams says he's got the Lions as the lock. Well, we'll see how this goes. 49ers have been driving. Just 2 drives, Those 2 drives they might be up right now. Who knows? You think he starts diving deep into that bag of tricks? Starts changing it up now?
Oh, man. It looks like they are going to rely on the run here. The last thing I want to do is...
what a play.
They cannot catch a break. They are getting block sheds and stopping.
Number 75, Levi Onwuzurike. Oh, my God. Wearing 75, may I add.
Yeah, the last thing he wants to do is put Lance in a position where he has a turnover in a crucial part of the game like this, trying to call smart, smart plays just to move the ball down the field, but...
Sees it. Oh, no. He had to do it over the middle. Oh, no.
You would have liked to just have any kind of positive yards there.
Mm-hmm.
But threw it to his check down Mostert, drifting over to the left, and was just too late of a read because it's going out of bounds at the time.
This one's going to Sanu or Samuel. Guaranteed. Oh, my God. No, it's not. Kittle, don't tap and grab. The user got taken off.
Lions pulls his user off. Trey Lance dots that up the field, leads Kittle up there, and just says, I'll take the possession catch.
And we forgot to add with that last catch, Trey Lance is not perfect anymore.
Oh, how about that?
16 for 17. Well, Ike, now
you know what? if he can have his debut game be a fourth quarter winning drive, I think he'll take that.
Oh yeah. Let's watch here. Let's see what Trey Lance cooks up. Let's see what the coach has in store here. As Barnes will overcommit, and the user taken out of the play as Sermon gets it in within 4. IQ calls their time. Anyone calls timeouts here? Anyone?
You're the Lions, and you got to be making a business decision here. You're either letting them punch it in, so you got almost 2 minutes left, or you got to
catches
him
lagging. Peterson, get off of me! It gets in there. Wow. All tied up.
It done.
Don't miss it. I know his hands were shaking, and for the first time this game, the 49ers lead. Ike, can Jared Goofball lead the Lions to victory? All they need is a field goal. With 3 timeouts in a minute 36, you're at home. You've been playing great. Now's the time.
Yeah, we're gonna see what kind of plays he draws up here. He's had a pretty good amount of success going. Jared Goff. Oh.
Can't be flipping those plays.
Too many audibles. Gonna mess up that O-line every once in a while, and not having a disciplined O-line or a young O-line that can lead to negative 5 yards.
Is this a cornerback blitz from Evan? No way. He's calling this right now. Is he expecting to play action? No. All right. Clock keeps ticking, though. That clock is going to keep ticking. It's only 2nd and 8 now.
You do only need to get in field goal range to potentially take this game.
Timeout. Wow. A little bit of a late timeout.
Yeah,
Lions looking kind of fuzzled. Kerfuzzled right now, if you ask me.
Interesting approach to take, running the ball and then calling a timeout with this much time on the clock. Hopefully he dials something up here.
And he does. Quick to Hawkinson, but only for 3 yards. And Goff's stats look good. 5 for 6, 101 touchdown. But I think all 4 of those have been... I'm kidding. They have not all. I'm not wrong. Nail biter here, though. Absolute nail biter. What do you... I mean, I'm trying to figure out what Lions is trying to figure out to do, what the coach has in store. Goff looking quick underneath throws. And there he is again. There's that dude. You might want to throw a flag there, ref. That was a late hit after he went down.
You know, Fred Warner had to decide between those two slants that were coming across his face and just pulled off of the receiver just at the last second, and of course it goes right past him.
CD, I don't know how long you've been watching, but we mentioned that earlier, that trade, and we forgot to mention as Hawkinson down the sideline. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
What a time to call it.
What a
over
time.
on that side of the field.
Going for
cover
two.
two.
Oh, my God. Does he get it here? This is huge. Nope, does not get it. Doesn't really matter, I guess. You know? Wait, would that have mattered? 1920. It would have. That would have mattered. Yeah, that would have mattered.
Make it a 7-point game, protecting him from a touchdown and a PAT. But now the pressure's back on Trey Lance.
CDs, we talked about it earlier. We need a little bit more downtime, but right now it's a nail biter. So after the game, perhaps, maybe a little post-game interview action. Never know. We'll bring in the winner, bring in the loser. Who knows? As Lance needs to, his number's being called again. As he's gonna what? No way! He about to use rough. Brandon Ayuk drops it.
Oh my! I can't believe what I just saw. The Lions user has been misclicking the entire game. A crucial deep pass like that pulls his defender out of bounds.
If you don't have that safety, that's touchdown.
That's
touchdown. Looking for RB here, I have to assume. Yep. And Jukes won Ayuk with a nice juke on the open field. Timeout here again from the 49ers.
I'm really surprised that he has been neglecting his receivers for the most part. We've seen Sanu get more balls than Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. Those two guys are so athletic. You got to get the ball in their hands, and now he's going to be forced to in this, less than 1 minute drill now. But
that user's going to try and plug that hole because he knows something's fucking coming. As here we go, Mostert has the blocks, needs one man to beat, does not get it. No huddle here from 49ers. We must see it. True. Again, inside zone, probably. Just get that in there. Because he needs a touchdown here. He's going to go verts here. I might have put someone on a drag route. Oh, and the fake vert. One-on-one. Okuda. Rocket everywhere. Deflected. That's scary.
Man, was willing to take a shot, Nerves do kick in. You don't always make the right read. You don't want to take a chance. Game's on the line. Not thinking straight, but this is when it matters. 3rd and inches. Got to get a first down. Obviously you're in 4-down territory. Game's on the line and whatnot. But to take a little bit of pressure off, you got to get a first down here. Get out of bounds. You got 2 timeouts.
He's looking Samuel all the way. He's looking X to RB. Easy. Can't do that. Trey Lance hit as he threw. Made the throw did not look good.
His rookie is starting to show on. Starting to show a little bit.
The cracks, the fullback action. Juice check. Does he fumble this time? No, but he gets a really good block. Huge gain though from the fullback.
Heck of a run for a fullback dive, man. I gotta put that in my arsenal, I guess. What the heck?
First we saw it from John, and now the head commissioner.
Yeah, if you want somebody to run a fullback dive, it's huge check.
Arguably the best fullback in the league. All right, Ike. I'm surprised Evans not doing like corner routes, out routes, anything in particular. He's staying in bounds all on one. Okuda. Nope. He wants it. Trey Lance was once 15 for 15, and now a humble 18 for 23.
Man, yeah, if he's keeping an eye on his previous play art down there at all, you would see that he has been in zone coverage almost this entire game. And he just keeps throwing it deep. He's not really doing any route combinations. He's just really doing base plays for the most part and not moving the ball with Trey Lance. He has an opportunity to move the ball every single play.
There's Kittle again. Go down, Kittle. That's time knocked off. That's an extra 2 seconds off that clock there because it just wouldn't go down.
Yeah, Kittle, you don't have nothing to prove, man. We know that you're one of the best. You go down.
Oh, he's
say your
looking.
team.
Watch this corner out here. Watch A. Barnes is going to try and guard it. Trey Lance hit as he threw. Wait. That was in. Was that not in? Was that in?
I don't. He didn't get his second foot down.
Referees, can we refs, please?
That was as close. I can't believe that they're not reviewing this just for the sake of it. But Lions had a contain on. Trey Lance ran right into it as he threw that ball. If he would have stayed in the pocket and threw that with a set feet, I think that was a touchdown.
Ike, this is the last play of the game. Man, 3 deep.
You got to put Kittle on a route. There's no way that you keep him in, right?
Nope, put him on the pass block, in fact.
There you
Never
go.
mind. Anzaloni's looking right at him. Lob it up to Kittle. That's the game. That's the game. You try and force it into the hands of your best guy, and everyone's looking for it. And that's the result you're going to get. Truly. But takeaways from this game. Takeaways. Lions defense.
Those early turnovers.
Yeah. Lions
early
defense.
Turnovers, Lions defense, they
It
kind of have an
stinks.
identity that we don't have like the best team, but we're here to play ball.
I mean, look at that.
And,
Look at the offense from the Niners compared to the Lions. It's just those 2 takeaways. That's it. That's it.
Just showing how crucial those turnovers are. Those turnovers can be in a game. It felt like they were driving down the field every single drive, and they just couldn't come away with points.
More takeaways. I would say 49ers run game. AP looked really good. Sermon looked good. Just maybe some better blocking from the O-line, for run blocking in particular. Trey Lance, though, played out of his mind. First game of the season.
Gosh.
I mean,
looked
15
really
for
promising.
15. You can't take that away from him. He was once 15 for 15. Now,
Yeah,
is he going back to look at the... what's he going back to look at? Oh, the Hawkinson play. Was he looking to see if he touched it?
Oh, he's not a fan of this.
Oh.
He thinks he should have had this, but probably getting a picture for the
Thumbnail.
thumbnail. Thank you.
Look at the ratings on these plays, bro. Yep. The Goff touchdown. Goff ran one in. Goff accounted for every touchdown, whether passing or rushing.
Goff only had to throw the ball 8 times. Completed 7 of them, but only had to throw 8 times.
I want to see the receiving stats for Amon-Ra, please. Show me the receiving stats. I want to see how many times he caught it. At least 5. 4 or 5. Had to have been. No, let me see it. Sermon got some. Peterson 8. Mostert 8. That's right. He used a lot of juice check 8. Oh, my God. He used so many people I didn't even realize. Kittle, where's Amon-Ra? 4 for 107. Oh, that is funny.
Man. Yeah, that could potentially be a duo to watch out for in this league, that Jared Goff, Maharad hookup. So we will monitor that as the season goes on.
But with that, this has been me, Soren Flying, one half of the co-host, my other co-host, Jed Jackson. I send us out.
Appreciate y'all being here at EML. It's only week 1. We taking off, though. See ya.